What's up, Minecrafters? My name is Matthew Conde, and welcome back to another episode of Journey to Hermitcraft. We are here in the Hermitcraft world, working on the Valley of the Sugarcane, and let me show you what we've gotten done. We have planted a few crops, trying to figure out some placement of these things. In the background, I'm starting to work on where the waterfall will be coming down and trickling into our new farm area. We also got a secondary waterfall coming over the hills and helping water all of our crops. One of the things I've been doing up here is creating a little wall to make a little section up here that I'd like to create a little hippie hangout area for RenBob from the Hermitcraft. If you're a fan of RenDog, which I very much am, you'd notice on one of his recent episodes that him and Green have been building a little hippie area outside of Area 77. And, that's way far in the world. We're here in the Hermitcraft world, but that is far away, and we haven't been invited over into that section yet. So we're over here in our own section, but I wanted to create a little hippie area here, make a wall all the way around it, so that if RenBob or if RenDog or Green or any of the other Hermitcraft members wanted to come hang out, they might feel a little bit more at home over in this section. So we're going to work on this today, make this area feel really nice and completed and done. And then we have one other little project we're also working on too. Let's fly over there and show you that. And guys, the other area that we've been working on in between episodes is back here in the main village area. As mentioned in previous episodes, I really wanted to clean this area up. So I've just started to dig it all out. I'm going to dig out a little bit more, and I'm going to connect the water into this area too. So hopefully this section will be done soon. We can chop down that house, start terraforming the rest of this cliffside here, and really complete this area. I really want to get all the villagers in the homes and start being able to use the villagers more often because they're just great. They have awesome trades. There's a lot of use in them, but right now they're all just wandering around, and the only one that I actually have any use for is Timmy here and his mending books. So he's great, but I want to get quite a bunch others populated here. So hopefully more of that to come in today's episode. But let's head back over to the Valley of Sugarcane and let's start finishing off that project. So the first thing I wanted to do was finish off this wall. So now, I've been chopping acacia trees. A quick note on that, I used to call them acacia, but I found out they're actually called acacia trees. Thanks, Exuma, for correcting me on that. But anyways, you can see I've been chopping them down for days. There's tons and stuff of acacia logs here. But this is eventually what I'm thinking we want it to look like. So I started a new section over here where I started stripping them down, adding in some fence posts and some trapdoors on top of it all. I'm trying to play around to see what looks good. And, I think I'm just going to go with this the whole way down. So as in the past, I always lay my most primary block down, and then I come back and I change it all out. So that's something we're going to finish off. We'll finish all this off. We'll plant some grass and we'll put some bushes around. We'll replant some trees up in this area, and it's going to start looking real nice. The other thing I wanted to build up in this section is a RV camper for RenBob or any of the hermits that decide to come over here and hang out. So we're going to build a little camper van over here. I got the tires down. We need to start building out the rest of this thing. I think I want the front over here, and it's going to come back in this direction. And then we're using these coal blocks as tires. I might switch these things out. I'm not quite sure yet. But this should basically be the footprint of the RV over in this section. So this I want to get built up too and make it sure that it's tucked back in there and we still have room for a path here. I'll probably move my shulker boxes out of the way and move them over here. And let's build up an RV so someone's got a place to sleep if they do come and hang out over here. And this should be really cool. I think this will add a little bit of spice, a little bit of life, and it will help tell a little bit more of the story over here. I might have to create a little gate over here so that the RV could have pulled in from the outside. So more to come on that, but let's go ahead and finish building this thing up. So we want to make this thing out of quartz. I mean, we want it to be impressive. We want it to be nice. We want it to be comfortable. So even though it's an RV, we still want it to be in high-end, very comfortable, very cozy. So it takes a lot of quartz, and quartz is expensive. It's hard to get. You got to go into the nether, and it takes forever to mine and to get. So we're gonna have to go into the nether and do a huge resource gathering. I'll do that off camera because it's pretty boring. I'm gonna go do that. I'll come back and I'll finish this RV up and I'll show you what it looks like. So check it out. The outside is now finished. I might play around with a few pieces here and there, like the front grille I might change out. But check it out, guys. It is done. Let's take a step back so we can see what it looks like from over here. Yes, look at that. That looks awesome. I planted some dark oak because I needed to incorporate that dark oak into the camper van, and I'm probably going to incorporate that into the fence behind as well. Alright, now let's check this thing out in a little bit closer detail. So I've only done the outside, haven't done the inside yet, but you see there's tons of windows, tons of light, the tires are looking awesome. Check out the back end here. I got a spare tire on the back, some ladders to get up to the top. We got a little awning thing here hanging down so we have some shade. And then the way to get in, we got a metal door here. And as you can see, there's nothing in it yet. But we'll get to that very soon. So I'm just loving the way this thing is looking. Let's do a quick fly over here. Take a gander at it from the top of the hill as the sun's setting. Oh, look at that. It's just perfect. It's just tucked back in there. So whoever comes and hangs out will have a nice, awesome, beautiful area to come spend the night. It's done, guys. The RenBob van is done. Let me give you a quick tour of the inside. Alright, so eventually I might end up putting a chair out here or two, but I think there's going to be a path that comes along here, and I didn't want to do too much on the outside until we do a little more planning. But let's go ahead. You see we got a working door. Let's go on in. Off to the left here, we have stairs that go up right into our main seat. I'm going to put a music disc here as soon as I can go get one, but I didn't have one. That will be the steering wheel. We have our gear shifter here, and then our radio CD player right back there. As you can see, when we're sitting in the main chair, we got a pretty good view around here. You know, it's pretty awesome. Alright, and then it comes back down into the main living area. We got our bench seating off here to the left. We have a counter space in our little kitchenette, a sink. We have our oven, our furnace here, and then we also have our refrigerator. So this is our little kitchenette area, and then we have a door that separates this back into the bedroom. So all we have here is our bed and a little storage chest. I think I might change a few things in here, but for the most part that's it. And then we got another door that takes us into the bathroom. So here's our toilet. We got another little sink back here, and then another little countertop with a mirror. So the inside of this place is looking cool. It's feeling real good. I might need to put some art up on the walls and change a few things around, but for the most part, guys, this RV camper is completed. I hope you guys like it, and I really hope RenBob comes checks it out in the near future. Well, while we're out here, the next thing we're going to be working on is the fence line. So as earlier in the episode you saw, we were changing it up, fixing it up a little bit, making it a little bit taller. We just need to complete that all the way down. Then I'm going to add in some bushes, some grass, and maybe plant a few more trees, and maybe make a little fire pit area right over here. And then this top portion will be completed. So let me go ahead and start working on the rest of the fence, and we'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's done. What's up, guys? It's actually the next day in real life. I got a little carried away last night. Let me show you what we did. As you can see, we've already started extending the path down, where we planted some more crops down here, trying to get that filled in a little bit more. We've extended the path up and cut back the mountain over here. Now the path's coming all the way along in front of the RV and stopping right there. We still need to put all of our accent blocks in. It's just cobblestone right now, but we can come back and do that at a later time. We've added some light post here and put some leaf blocks and some grass around it. You know, we planted a tree here. We put the fireplace in over here. Let me show you all that stuff later. But let's take a quick look at this wall. I'm actually really happy with how it came out. It looks really awesome in my opinion. So we added the dark oak in here, and we just added a bunch of fence posts along the sides. We put the lanterns up top, and then just came around and put a bunch of leaves and grass just to kind of help it blend on in. And then if you notice on the back side of the fence, we have trees and a bunch of bamboo starting to sprout up, just to give it some more flair, another layer of protection, and just another element to the back of the fence. So let me fly over and show you what the back side's looking like. We tried to make that look good as well. We didn't put as much detail into it, however, we did try to make it look good. And as you can see, the wandering villager loves it. He's checking it out like, what's this fence, guys? I'm trying to get over to the other side. You got any good trades? Probably not. Never do. Nope, nothing good. Oh, but as you can see, we got the bamboo growing, we got our trees here in the background, our leaf blocks and grass over here as well. So I'm really loving how this came out. It's looking really cool in my opinion. I'm really happy with it. And it just separated these two areas. So, you know, this used to just be a big old field and you could just walk on out. Now we kind of have some separation for the valley, some separation for our village. It's a little bit more protected. And we have our little RV in here. So this is all looking awesome. A couple other things that we've done. As I mentioned, we have the little fire pit over here. Nothing's really done. We're gonna still keep adding to it. Our chest monsters are getting out of control here, but the last little thing we were working on in this section is a little hot springs, and this is a cool little pool. This was naturally here. I just came in and changed a bunch of the blocks. So we put some magma cubes under here. We put some soul sand just to add some bubbles. We have a bunch of these cobblestone with the leaves on them, with the vines in them, the mossy cobblestone. We put some lights in here, and it really just kind of makes it feel like a warm spring. We put some vines here on the side to make it look natural, and you can climb in and climb out of them. So I think this is a cool little nice warm spring that if you wanted to just go and relax in, you could. So sit here by the fire, then go jump in your warm spring. So this place is really, really starting to come together, and I am absolutely loving it. The other thing we were working on while everyone else was sleeping is over in this section. I finished the dig out, so I haven't added any of the blocks yet, but I've finished mining everything out. Now I'm going to come in with some some of that mossy cobblestone, similar to the other side, but probably without the magma cubes and the bubbles. But we'll put some cobblestone, some mossy cobblestone, some slabs, and we'll make this whole area a pond and like a little cave area. So this will connect in. I'll tear this wall down. We'll fill this thing up with water. And this is just going to be the little, I'm not sure which villager I'm going to put in here yet, but this will be probably either the fisherman or I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Probably the fisherman, to be honest with you. He'll go in there. And last but not least, let me go sleep real quick. Alright, and as I was saying, last but not least, we started to move some of these villagers around again. And just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so I wanted to get, these guys are masons, and once you level them up, like right now you can see he's a novice level. Once they get to master level, they will actually start selling quartz. And just in the last episode when I was, in this episode when we were building the RV, I was in the nether for a while gathering quartz. It's hard to find, it's expensive, it's just, if you want to build anything out of quartz, you're going to be in the nether for hours trying to find it. So with these guys, at least I'll be able to start trading it. So I got 3 of them locked in there, and then again, as I mentioned, we have him up here. We haven't built a station yet, and I don't know what profession we want to give him, but this is my idea for all the buildings, is have a little section where they're all locked in nice and safe. I'll add some safety here so zombies can't get in there. But we'll have someone in this building, someone in here. We already have Timmy over there, and we'll just keep adding on. Honestly, my main house is getting totally taken over by villagers, which is good. To be totally honest, we are outgrowing this house already. We need to start worrying about a bigger house for future episodes. And what I'll turn this into is just their main house. I'll put some more beds in here, and the villagers can just use this as a primary house if they want to. But there's workstations in here too, so this will be another area that I'll have some villagers stuck in, and we'll use them. So the world is coming together. It's feeling real good. I'm loving how it looks, the vibe of the city when flying around. I love how we have this whole section over here now. It's just feeling like it's all sort of connected. I can't wait to get the waterfall done and have all these crop sections done. You know, I still have a lot of work to do in here, and hopefully in the next couple episodes we'll get to it. I'm considering building another shop over... No! Kinetic energy? Sorry, what I was saying was I was considering building another little shop over there. Maybe like a bone meal shop or something like that, because we are gathering a lot of materials. We have arrows, we have bones, we have string, and it's all just kind of sitting under there in storage. So it would be nice if we did something similar as we did in the rocket shop here, the rocket factory, with some of the other items, and start building some more shops around this one. And I think it would be cool. We can put one over there, we can put another one next to it on this side, and really just start developing this coastline area over here. I think it would be killer. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And guys, man, I can't believe this has been a time-consuming episode for me. I really put a lot of hours into this last night, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. But that's about all the time we have for today, guys. I really appreciate you watching till the end. I hope you liked it. If you did, click that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing, because guys, we're making videos. We're making them. They're coming out 3 times a week. So click that subscribe button. Tweet me at Matthew Conde. And until next time, y'all, peace. What's up, guys? Thanks again for watching this video all the way to the end. I really appreciate all the support. Hey, I'm trying to make a bunch more of these videos in the future, so if you guys have any suggestions, any at all, leave them in the comments below. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.